You're listening to Cullman Community Radio's online channel for sports in Cullman County. Tonight's broadcast will begin in about 30 seconds.
The following is an exclusive presentation of the Cullman County Sports Network, powered by Cullman Community Radio. Cullman's Live 95.
Malin's going to call his own number. He's got a hole 20, 25, 30. Malin in the open field, 40. Malin across midfield. They're not going to catch him. Malin to the 30, to the 20. Malin's all alone at the 10. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. Spear up the right side. Can he get in? He's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
This is Friday Night Live, Season 10.
All lines up in the backfield. They send a man around. It's going to be a jet sweep. He takes it off the right side. Got a hole. Cuts loose. Down to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown.
Right back to the handoff, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Hansel Bulldogs.
It's time for Friday Night Live.
From Cullman Community Radio. Powered by Cullman's Live 95. Welcome to Ogle Stadium in Decatur, Alabama for Friday Night Live on Cullman's Live 95. This is Season 10 of Friday Night Live. Friday Night Live is brought to you in part by Cyber Broadband, Merchants Bank, Tisha Brewer of State Farm, Josh Phillips at Impact Mortgage, Guthrie's Automotive Service, Budget Blinds, H&S Appliance, Eva Bank, Cullman Savings Bank, Cullman Appliance Repair, Happy Homes Real Estate, Adamaker Mitch-Smith Chevrolet, Cullman Electric Co-op, Odin's Auto Glass, and my team, the Warhurst Team Realtors and Hagamore Realty Group. Hello again, everybody. I'm Tommy Warhurst alongside my brother Daniel on a wet night in Decatur. In fact, we're out in the elements, folks. My apologies. We expected to be on the air about 6:40, but we are out in the elements with no cover and with all this digital equipment here. We did not want to take a chance of messing that up, but we didn't want you to miss a single play. All you missed was Daniel and I talking about the pregame and how wet it is, Daniel.
Yes, and it's very wet. If we got to talk about how wet it is, we'll put that down as very wet.
Wyatt Harris set to kick off for the Bearcats. He's kicking right to left as you listen. The big D out at the middle of the field. A black D outlined in white and red here. Ball is in the air from Harris. Fair catch going to be called for by Decatur back at the 20-yard line. That is Wyatt Smith there. So we'll see this Decatur offense first, Daniel. They kind of look a lot like the Bearcats. They like to go 2 and 3 wide and try to run it, hit you with some quick passes.
Yeah, try to get it going, spread you out as far as they can, see what they can get, in the middle with your defense spread out, hit you with some quick passes, and then bounce back inside with the run when they got the numbers and they think they got an advantage.
Both the Raiders and the Bearcats coming to tonight 1 and 2. Decatur averaging 24 points a game, giving up 34. Here they are, 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. The quarterback is a senior, number 19, Braden Draper. They've got twins to the right, one receiver left. They're going to hand it off right inside. Bearcats have him wrapped up. No, actually, it's a quarterback keeper around the left end. Boy, they faked me out on that one, Daniel. It was Duper right around the left side. He is a runner, and he picks up 8 on the first carry, catches me off guard.
Yeah, he put it in the belly of the Red Raider running back and then pulled it when the defense collapsed, and he got around the left side for about 8 yards.
So here's 2nd down and 2 for the Red Raiders now from their own 26-yard line. This time it is an inside handoff, trying to get to the outside. Doesn't make it. Boy, the Bearcats were out there on him. Cameron Myers was the first one to hit Dayton Swoops out there. Knock him down to the turf. Play loses a couple of yards. So here, Daniel's a big 3rd down for the Bearcats early.
A big 3rd down early. They had a big play on 1st down. We knocked them back a couple of yards that time. We'll see. They got trips this way. We'll see what they run right here.
Red Raiders working left to right as you listen. 3rd down and 4. Inside handoff again. goes to swoops, and he's tackled in the backfield. That is the linebacker for the Bearcats, number 33, Ben Conway. That brings up 4th down for Decatur. Big stop early for the Bearcat D.
Big stop for the D, and also Harrison Gunner, defensive end, was in there on the tackle, bringing him down for no gain on the play. He's going to bring the Red Raiders out in punt formation.
Tylen Smith will drop back in punt formation for Decatur. Wyatt Buchanan back to receive for the Bearcats. He's standing at his own 35-yard line. Smith should hit this one at the 15. It's a wobbly kick. Going to bounce at the 44-yard line of Cullman, and Buchanan's going to get away from it, let this one die. It's going to roll dead at the 36-yard line. So that's where Cullman will have it. 1st and 10 from their own 36, just underway from historic Ogle Stadium here in Decatur. I'm Tommy Warhurst alongside my brother Daniel on Friday Night Live on Cullman's Live 95 WRJM-LP Cullman. Glad you're with us tonight for high school football. Year 10 of Friday Night Live here on Cullman's Live 95. Back to our roots this year, doing a game of the week from all the teams around Cullman County on the FM. We have 3 other games on our app channels. We'll tell you about those coming up here a little bit later on. Here's 1st and 10 for Cullman now from their own 36-yard line. Gains right, hits Buchanan in the flat at the 39. Buchanan lowers his head, gets across the 45, and right out of bounds there. He'll be a yard short of a 1st down.
That's a good looking play by the Bearcats. They bring him in motion, and once the ball is snapped, nobody's in coverage for the Red Raiders. They give it to him on the outside quick, and Buchanan was able to pick up 9.5, almost 10 yards.
So here's 2nd down and 1 for the Cats now. Working right to left as you listen. Twins to the left. LJ in the backfield there. Turner. It's going to be Sessions on the handoff this time. He's got the 1st down and more. Sessions across midfield into Red Raider territory at the Red Raider 47-yard line. That's an Adam Aker Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a 1st down for the Bearcats.
And that's just a lead play off the right tackle. Turn around and hand it to him right behind LJ Turner, and he created a hole, and Sessions just followed right behind him until the first guy hit him, picks up the Adam Aker 1st down. That's a great looking play by the Cullman Bearcats early in this ball game.
So it's 1st and 10 now for the Cats from the Red Raider 47-yard line. We send Gay out in motion to the near side. He takes the pass from Gaines, looking for running room. He's got a few and gets down to the 43-yard line. What do you think about that? Preston Gay, who played quarterback, Daniel, last time we saw the Bearcats at Jasper. Gaines back from his injury. He's back full-time at quarterback. They want to get Gay on the field, so they put him at wide receiver.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get your best athletes on the field at all times. Don't matter what position they're going to play. And that time, like you said, he come out of the backfield, they'll flare out. They got it to him early, and he picked up big yards.
So it's 2nd down and 6 now for Cullman. From the Red Raider 42-yard line. Here's L.J. Turner, his first carry. He barrels across the 40, puts his head down, and gets to the 39-yard line.
Little lead play off the left side. Pulled the guard out, coming this way. Turner followed him, picked up 2 or 3. He's going to bring up 3rd and about 2.
Ball resting just outside the 40 for the Bearcats. 8:40 left here in the opening quarter. Receivers either side. Sessions and Turner in the backfield with Gaines. Gaines is going to keep it, puts his head down and gets down to the 37-yard line. He'll be close to the 1st down marker.
It looks like from this official here where he's got his foot, it's going to be short.
About the width of a foot.
Yes.
A person's foot, not 6 inches yet, which may be the same.
The official put it down from the spot from the far sideline. The official on this side hollered at him and said, hey, I had it back here. So they backed it up about a yard, so it is going to be 4th and a long one.
No hesitation from Coach Stiff, though. The Bearcats line up to go for it. LJ lowers his head, gets straight ahead, and has the Adam Aker Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a 1st down.
Running back off right guard.
Yeah, no hesitation there from Coach. He just said, we're going. Don't care if it's a half a yard or a full yard. He gives it to Turner right off right tackle or right guard, really. And he picks up the 1st down. So now we got four more downs.
L.J. Turner looks good in that 34, too, in that uniform.
Yes, he does.
1st and 10 for the Cats now from the Red Raider 35-yard line. L.J. Turner again across the 35, down to the 30, and dives forward to the 29-yard line. Give L.J. 6 on that carry.
he's getting some great blocks up front. They're giving it to him, like I said, off guard and off tackle, and nobody's touching him till he's got to the linebackers the last 3 or 4 times he's touched the football. So get some good blocks up front by that offensive line and allowing him to get a head full of steam and run downhill.
Coach Stiff told me early on tonight that this has been the best week of practice his Bearcats have had all preseason and season long. He's expecting good things after what they saw last week at Hartselle. Here's 2nd down and 4 for the Cats now. Option play to Sessions. He's got running room. 30. Sessions 25, 20, 15. Jackson Sessions down to the 11-yard line. That'll be an Adam Aker, Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a 1st down for Cullman.
Good looking play. Little option to the right side, and once he made the read and pitched it out to Sessions, L.J. Turner was out in front, and he secured the cornerback, got him blocked off, and allowed him to pick up big yardage all the way down to, looks like the 10, inside the 10.
It is 1st and goal for the Bearcats now. Tight formation, 3 backs in the backfield. Sessions again, running down to the 3-yard line.
Running back off right tackle.
Yeah, that's just power football. We lined up with 2 tight ends, running backs in the back, and we just went off the right side and said, hey, we're coming right here, try and stop us, and he got it all the way down to the 2.
Sessions, number 2, carries to the 2, makes it 2nd down and goal now for the Cats. Threatening on their opening drive. Sessions again, right side. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Cullman.
Once again, jumbo set up front, 2 tight ends, 3 running backs behind the quarterback. He turns around and hands it to Sessions, and he follows his lead 2 backs right off the right side and easily walks in the end zone.
That is, well, they could have taken the heat timeout after the point after. Heat timeout on the field. We'll take it with them back in a moment here from Ogle Stadium on Friday Night Live on Cullman's Live 95.
Hey, Cullman drivers. Are you tired of the hassle and confusion when it comes to buying a car? Well, we've got fantastic news for you. Meet Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevrolet in Cullman, your go-to guy for a no-nonsense car buying experience.
Hey folks, Adam here. You know, buying a car shouldn't be stressful. That's why at Mitch Smith Chevrolet, we pride ourselves on transparency, trust, and there's never any BS at MS.
That's right. Adam Aker and the Mitch Smith Chevrolet team are changing the game.
I live and breathe Cullman, just like you. So when you step into our showroom, you're not just another customer, you're family. Together, we'll find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. Remember, Adam Aker, Mitch Smith Chevrolet, what's not to love?
Welcome back to the Cullman County Sports Network, powered by Cullman's Live 95. Season 10 of Friday Night Live. And tonight, we're at Ogle Stadium in Decatur. Tommy Warhurst alongside my brother Daniel. Cullman Bearcats have just scored on their opening drive to go up 6-0 on the Red Raiders. And now the point after for the Bearcats after the mid-quarter heat timeout. But boy, it feels so much better out here tonight.
It certainly does.
Wyatt Harris on to attempt the point after. Everybody's set. Snap is good. Hold is perfect. Kick is up. And it is no good, they say. 5:54 left in the opening quarter. Bearcats lead it 6-0 here. Back in a moment.
In today's world, broadband internet is an absolute necessity. Unfortunately, the large cable and phone companies only provide broadband internet where it's profitable for them. For the rest of us, there's Cyber Broadband. Providing internet service since 2004, Cyber utilizes a small radio antenna to deliver broadband where cable and DSL don't go. You can join the 21st century today with Cyber Broadband, supporting streaming, VPN access, and everything else you've been wanting to do with that slow internet connection. It's Cyber Broadband for the win. They can be found online at cyberbroadband.net or look them up on Facebook.
Back at Ogle Stadium in Decatur. Friday Night Live, Season 10 on Cullman's Live 95. Tommy Warhurst alongside my brother Daniel. Cullman Bearcats have just taken a 6-0 lead over Decatur. A big region game for both of these teams tonight. Both of them come in 0-1 in the region, and it's all region football pretty much the rest of the way. If you want to have any hopes of getting to the playoffs, you've got to have a W here tonight. So both of these teams fighting for that W. Here's the kick from Harris. Goes all the way back and into the end zone.
Good kick. I mean, you don't see that these days too much in high school football teams trying to kick it out of the back of the end zone. But if I had a guy that could do it, that's where I'd kick it every single time.
You see a lot of them wanting to pooch kick it or just squib it. But yeah, when you got a guy there like Wyatt Harris who can put it in the end zone, do that and make them start at the 20. So this will be the second possession for the Red Raiders. They came out. Bearcats held them on their first series. Cullman got the ball on the punt, drove all the way down the field and scored. That's where we are now. 6-0 Cullman, 5:54 left to go here in the opening quarter. High school football in Cullman County and crystal clear digital quality here on Cullman's Live 95's Friday Night Live. Inside handoff this time comes to Pointer. He gets out to the 27-yard line before the Bearcats can knock him down. The fact the first cat in there was Chance Hausler.
Yeah, they spread us out a little bit with the 3 receivers to this side, ran 1 receiver in motion and got our linebackers looking that way and then handed it off back across the front coming towards the sidelines. He picked up almost 9.5 yards.
So it's 2nd down and 1 for Decatur now. Working left to right. They have twins to the left. They shift a wing that way. Quarterback keeper on the left side. Over across the first down marker is Duper. He's up to the 35-yard line. He's got an Adamaker Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a first down.
And they ran the exact same play as the previous play. At that time, the quarterback Duper kept it, went around the left side, picked up the first down and about 8 or 9 more yards. So same formation, same look. They just read a different linebacker that time.
So it's 1st and 10 for Decatur now. From their own 35-yard line. They got on gray bottoms, red jerseys, white numerals, red helmets with the D on the side of them. Bearcats in gold pants, white shirts, black numerals, and those gold shiny hats. Handoff inside, getting up to the 35-yard line. There is Swoops before he's knocked down by Conway for the Bearcats. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10 now for the Red Raiders.
Conway and Patterson in on that tackle, brought him down. No gain. Actually might have even lost a half a yard or so.
2nd down and 10 for Decatur from their own 35-yard line. Cullman leads 6-0 here. Our game of the week on Friday Night Live here on Cullman's Live 95. Glad you're with us, whether you're listening locally in Cullman at 95.5 FM or whether you're on the Cullman's Live 95.5's app. We're glad you're with us. 2nd and 10, 3 wide for Decatur. They flare it out here in the flat to Greenville, and he stopped immediately out there by Cameron Myers and also Trenton Clemens in there on the stop for the Bearcats. Good to see Trenton back in a uniform tonight. He was out in the Jasper game as well. The last time we saw these cats, he had been injured in the Mars Hill game.
And that was just a quick little 5-yard stop route on this side by Greenville.
3rd down and 5. And Cullman takes a quick timeout. We'll take one with them. 3:32 left in the first quarter. Cullman leads Decatur 6-0. Back in a moment here on the Cullman County Sports Network, presented by Cullman's Live 95.
For 30 years, Budget Blinds has been the leader for beautiful window coverings. No need to travel when Budget Blinds brings the store to your door. From blinds and draperies to shutters and shades, Budget Blinds has been transforming windows all over North Alabama. And we make it easy with your in-home consultation, custom measuring, and installation. Budget Blinds, 256-727-6550, 256-727-6550, or budgetblinds.com/Cullman.
Cullman's Live 95.
95.5.
Back at Ogle Stadium in Decatur, Alabama. Tommy Warhurst alongside my brother Daniel on Friday Night Live here on Cullman's Live 95. Glad to have you along. Bearcats lead Decatur 6-0, but the Red Raiders have the ball 3rd and 5 from their own 40. 3 receivers, and they get us offsides. Hard snap count. They draw the Bearcats offsides, and that'll be a first down for Decatur. That's an Adamaker Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a first down.
Yep, just a little hard snap count. He went to slap his hands and didn't slap them, and brought 2 or 3 Bearcats off this side of the ball.
Here's Duper again on a keeper. And he's got 9 straight up into Cullman territory at the 46-yard line. Braden Duper, 5'11", 176, and a senior. quarterback for Decatur. Actually, they say his knee went down a yard short. I was giving him 9. They gave him 8. It's second down and 2 from the Cullman 47-yard line. Decatur working left to right as you listen. In the shotgun, Duper, pump fake, he's in trouble. Bearcats coming after him. He breaks the pocket. He's in the open field. 40, 35, 30. Duper to the 21-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds there by Trenton Clemens. But there's a penalty flag back at the 37-yard line.
Yep, they're going to get a holding call out here on the wide receiver on this side. Let's see who that was. Greenville. Yep, right about the 37-yard line is where the flag is laying on the field, so they'll drop that one back 10 yards from there. But other than that, it was a good-looking play by the Red Raiders.
He wanted to throw downfield, but Bearcats had the pressure on him. But when he broke the pocket, Daniel, he turned on the jets and took off.
Yes, he did. He had the corner, but the reason he had the corner was because of the hold out here by the wide receiver.
Coach Stiff said if they can contain Duper, they'll have good chances. He can be electric running the football. So with the penalty, it'll be second down and 2 for Decatur from the Cullman 47-yard line. 2:51 left to go here first quarter. Cullman leads 6-0 on a damp night here at Ogle Stadium. 3 wide receivers for Decatur. It's Duper again. Bearcats have paws on him in the backfield, and he's going to be knocked down right about the line of scrimmage. The first one to get back there was Reed Bradbury.
Yeah, Bradbury was in the backfield quick. And Duper didn't have a chance. He caught the snap and had to make a move and try to get away from Bradbury, but Bradbury wasn't having it. Brought him down short of the line to gain.
Russellville leads West Point 7-0. Cherokee County and Oneonta tied at 7. Good Hope and Fairview, no score in the first. Third down and 2 here from Decatur for the Red Raiders. Bearcats lead them 6-0 here. Inside handoff this time goes to Swoops, and he gets close to the Cullman 45-yard line. He'll be about a yard short of the first down. It'll be fourth down for Decatur.
Another great play by number 33 for the Bearcats. Bradbury, I'm sorry, that's Conway. Conway shot through the gap like a cannon.
Roberto Toto on the punt for the Red Raiders now on fourth down and 1. Watch for a hard count. Just settle back in there on your heels, Bearcats, and don't lead forward. Sessions standing back at his own 10. It is going to be a punt. They get it away. It's a high knuckleball spiral, going to hit at the 20. And Sessions is going to let this roll down. It'll stop right at the 12-yard line. 1:19 left to go here in the first quarter. Cullman leads Decatur 6-0 in this big region game for both teams. Both teams come in with losses in the region, needing to get a win in that column, one for some momentum and to keep any kind of playoff hopes alive as you work through the young season. I say young, hard to believe this is week 4. Next week will be halfway through the regular season. It seems like it takes it forever to get here, but when it does, it flies.
And when it does get here, just like you said, we're looking up and it's halfway through the season already.
First and 10 for Cullman now. From their own 12-yard line, working right to left. 2 receivers to the right, split backs to the backfield. That's Gay and Turner. It's Turner inside. Breaks across the line of scrimmage and spins up to about the 15-yard line.
Just a little lead draw that time. Turner off the right side, cut behind the center, and didn't pick up too much. And somebody spun him around, grabbed a hold of the ball. He had a good grip on it because they had both hands on it trying to rip it apart. LJ had a good firm grip.
Levi Jeffers on the stop there for the Red Raiders. Play gains 2 yards for Cullman. It's second down and 8. 2 receivers right. Gay goes in motion out to the right. Gaines wants to go deep. Nobody's open. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 10-yard line. Gaines wanted to go deep downfield. Nobody was there and covered up, and that allowed Jason Tennyson to get back there and sack Gaines back at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like they were trying to go to a quick post on the far sideline, and the Red Raiders have it covered up. So he pulled it, tried to get what he could, and couldn't get away.
So with the sack, it is now third down and 14. Play clock is at 9. Game clock is at 8. Bearcats going to let this first quarter come to an end and in quarter one and talk about their long third down play. At the end of one, Cullman leads it 6-0 here on Friday Night Live on the Cullman County Sports Network, powered by Cullman's Live 95.
In business for over 20 years, K&K Logging can handle all your forestry needs. From clear cutting to thinning to select hardwood logs. K&K Logging pride themselves in landowner satisfaction. A Christian-owned company, K&K Logging is quality you can depend on. Kelly Crawford is a Vulcan District Director of the Alabama Loggers Council. K&K Logging, 256-255-3693. 256-255-3693. K&K Logging.
Live 95 is brought to you in part by Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point, now with several locations across the state, but still located in the heart of Cullman County. They are a proud sponsor of Cullman Community Radio on Live 95. Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point Bank, member FDIC.
Anytime you're ready.
Live 95.
Cullman's Independent Radio.
Better check it out.
Back at Ogle Stadium in Decatur. Friday Night Live on the Cullman County Sports Network, powered by Cullman's Live 95. I'm Tommy Warhurst alongside my brother Daniel. Glad you're with us tonight here. Third down and 14 for the Bearcats. Ball back at their own 9-yard line. Now working left to right as you listen. Two receivers either side. Gaines looking left. Has a slant route from Oxtad complete. Oxtad to the 30, 35, and up to the 39-yard line is Cooper Oxtad. That throw from Gaines to Oxtad, good enough for an Adam Aker Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a first down.
That's a good-looking pass. That time Oxtad ran a post pattern, and they had a two-deep safety, but for some reason the safety on the far side kind of took the other route from the Cullman receiver, which was a straight go route. He leaned over the top and he put it on him coming across the middle. It's a good pass play, good pickup.
First and 10 for the Cats now. Here's LJ Turner left side. Turner 45, 50, breaking a tackle at the 45 and down to the Red Raider 40-yard line is LJ Turner. That's an Adam Aker Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a first down.
Yeah, that time we brought all our receivers to the near side of the field. Didn't have anybody on the far side and said, hey, we're going to run over there because we think we've got you outnumbered. And they did have the numbers on that side. And LJ was able to pick up big yards, but there's a flag laying on the other side on the 43.
That's usually in the vicinity of holding. We'll wait for the official call. That'll negate the big play from Gaines to Oxtad.
Turner's run. Holding.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they won't bring Turner's run back now. They'll back it up from the 43. Looks like they're going to put it on the 32.
So it'll make it first and 18 now for Cullman. From their own 32-yard line. Receivers either side. Two backs in the backfield. Turner again. Another big run across the 35 and dives up to the 36-yard line does LJ Turner.
Little play off the right side that time. Got Turner the ball early in the backfield. Two receivers to either side, so we're trying to spread out that defense a little bit and run it up the middle. Turner picks up 5 big yards.
So it's second down and 13 now from the 43-yard line for the Bearcats. 4-man front from Decatur. Gaines left. Inside pitch. Shovel pass to Turner. He's across midfield into Red Raider territory. He has an Adam Aker Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a first down.
That's a pretty good looking play. We have two receivers either side. Turner's lined up to the right side of the quarterback, Gaines, and all the motion goes left, and Gaines takes a big bow from his quarterback position, and Turner comes underneath him and does the little, what we used to call a shuttle pass underneath, and Turner picks it up, picks up the Adam Aker first down.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Cats. From the Decatur 47-yard line. Gaines. Play action to Turner. He's looking deep. Down the left side. Oxtad is there. And the pass is intercepted by Decatur at the 6-yard line. Good coverage downfield by Chandler Moore for the Red Raiders. He just took the pass away from Oxtad, and a big turnover there for Cullman.
Yeah, we were looking deep, and Oxtad was on a deep post route, and Moore for Decatur was in perfect position. He was playing on the inside pocket of Oxtad, and when the ball came to his way, he just went up and got it. Touchdown saving interception because Oxtad was on the 4-yard line when that ball come down.
So as the Bearcats were driving, they turn it over, and it's Decatur's turn now. 1st and 10 from their own 7-yard line. Duper again on a carry around the right side, gets across the 10 and up to the 11-yard line.
Number 19, Braden Duper around right hand.
Another stop.
4 yards.
Ben Conway from his linebacker spot read which way the quarterback was going, and he come over and made a big hit on him.
9:35 left to go in the first half. Cullman leads Decatur 6-0. Both of these teams need a win in the region. 4-man front from the Bearcats now. Duper to throw. Complete across the middle to Wyatt Smith. He's finally knocked down at the 22-yard line. Good stop on the outside that time by the Bearcats. That was Jackson Bentley that stopped him from going for more yardage, but he does get the Adamaker Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a first down.
And Wyatt Smith for Decatur, tight end spot. He's an easy target to find. 6'6", 200 pounds. Not hard to find that kid.
1st and 10 for the Red Raiders now. This will be an inside run to Swoops. He busted outside. Swoops to the 25, 30, 35, and run out of bounds. At the 38-yard line is Swoops. He'll have a Decatur Red Raider Adamaker Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a first down.
And that's just a little turned into what looked like a sweep play, but Swoops got it going off the right side guard, and he just bounced it to the outside and outran everybody.
1st and 10 for Decatur now. Cullman hanging on to a 6-0 lead here with 9 minutes left to go in the first half. Duper up the middle. Up to the 43, up to the 45-yard line. Picked up a good 7 yards again. Patterson on the stop that time, along with Sessions for the Bearcats.
And Duper's a strong runner from his quarterback spot. We've hit him a couple of times and wrapped him up, and he don't go down with the first guy. He's carrying guys and dragging guys best he can.
2nd down and 3 for Decatur for their own 45. Duper's pass batted down. Incomplete. Bearcats got a paw up there and knocked that one down. Incomplete.
3rd down and 3.
It looked like that was number 5, Reed Bradbury. Got his hand up and knocked that ball down, and the receiver on this side, Dorsey, was running that post, and he was open.
3rd and 3 now for the Red Raiders from their own 45-yard line. 8:18 left to go first half. Bearcats lead at 6-0. Decatur working right to left as you listen now. 4-man front from the Cats. Conaway's on a blitz, but it's a keeper by Duper. He runs right by Conaway to the outside. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, and down to the 17-yard line before he goes down. But there's a penalty flag back up here at the 47-yard line, right as he came through the line of scrimmage. Boy, Ben Conaway was coming into backfield hard, and quarterback Duper read it and kept it himself, or Conaway would have had him for a big stop in the backfield.
Yeah, and I believe from the way Duper reacted, looked like that was going to be a give to the running back. Yeah. And like you said, when he saw the man coming through the middle, he said, I'll just keep this. And it is going to be a hold against Decatur. The flag's at the 46-yard line. So that should move it back 10 yards to the 36 of Decatur, and it'll bring up 3rd and 12. Time they put this one down. Yep, 3rd and 12.
You've done this before, haven't you?
A couple of times.
Yeah. After the penalty, as Daniel said, 3rd down and 12 for the Red Raiders now. 8:07 left to go here first half. Coming up at the half, we'll check the Oden's Auto Glass scoreboard around Cullman County and around the region. 3rd and 12 for Decatur. Trips to either side. Duper to throw. It's a screen pass in there to Smith. He's across the 40 to the 45 and out to the 46-yard line. He'll be 2 yards shy of the first down. So Duper to Smith, a 10-yard pitch and catch, but it'll bring up 4th down and 2. They've gotten the Cats offside before, Daniel, with a hard count. You know they're going to be watching for it now.
Exactly, and nothing we need to do is just look at the football. Don't listen to anything. Don't watch anybody's hands. Just look at the football. Don't move till it moves.
4th down and 2 for the Red Raiders. Sessions back at his own 15-yard line. Toto rolling to his left, gets this one away. It's a low, wobbly kick. Hits at the Cullman 30-yard line and goes down to the 27 and goes out of bounds. So that's where the Cats will have it. 1st and 10 for their own 27-yard line. 7:21 left to go here in the first half. Special thanks to Cyber Broadband, who provides our internet connection for the Cullman County Sports Network. Cyber takes you places where cable and DSL don't go, like football stadiums. You can learn more about Cyber Broadband on their Facebook page, or you can call Cyber at 734-1077. Cyber Broadband providing high-speed internet to rural Cullman County, most of downtown and the industrial park since 2004. They get us our high-speed signal, so we bring Friday Night Live back to you in crystal clear digital quality. 1st and 10 for the Cats now for their own 28-yard line. Trips to the left. Turner and gain to the backfield. Here's Turner fighting through the line of scrimmage, lowered his head, and getting up to the 33-yard line is L.J. Turner.
Just a little off left tackle play that time by Turner, and I noticed when he was handed the ball from Gaines that time, he hesitated for a second, and that was maybe to watch and see where his offensive line was going to open the hole up. And he hesitated, like I said, that 1 second, and then he went off the left side, picked up 5 or 6 yards.
2nd down and 6 for Cullman now from their own 33-yard line. Trips to the left. Gaines and Turner back there in the pistol formation. Gaines left out in the flat to Buchanan. He fights across the 35 and up to about the 37-yard line. He'll be about a yard shy of the first down marker.
17, Daniel Dorsey on the tackle, brings up 3rd and 2.
I think that was a numbers game. We had 2 receivers split out wide that way. Actually had 3 receivers out there, and they only had 2 defensive backs within 7 or 8 yards of the ball, so we just flip it out there to Buchanan real quick.
Here's 3rd down in the yard for Cullman. Sessions in the pistol with Gaines. It's Sessions. Left side fighting the cross, and it looks like he's going to have it. Sessions on the carry for the Adamaker Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a 1st down for Cullman.
Yeah, he just bounced that one around the outside, and now they're going to have a mid-quarter heat timeout, but not after he picks up the Adamaker Mitch Smith Chevrolet 1st down.
Timeout on the field, mid-quarter heat timeout, 6:03 left to go first half. Cullman leads it 6-0. Back in a moment on the Cullman County Sports Network.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect place to have dinner or choosing a good night's sleep over binge watching TV all night. It feels really good to make the right insurance decisions too. That's why State Farm agent Tisha Brewer is right here in Cullman County to help you select the right protection at the right price. Tisha will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Tisha Brewer, it's easy to make the right choice.
I'm Tisha at Tisha Brewer State Farm. We're located behind Cook's Pest Control at 909 Fisher Street. You can reach us at 256-734-4645. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back at Ogle Stadium in Decatur, Friday Night Live on the Cullman County Sports Network, powered by Cullman's Live 95. L.J. Turner on 1st down and 10 for Cullman off the left side. I think they're going to give him about a yard, maybe a yard and a half, Daniel.
Yeah, maybe if they give him that much. He was hit right at the line of scrimmage and was able to. No, actually, they're going to back it up. Well, they did back it up. Now they moved it forward.
Give him 2 yards instead of a yard and a half.
2 yards instead of a yard. One referee put it down and the other one talked to him and he moved it ahead. a yard.
So it's second down and 8 for Cullman now from their own 41. They lead Decatur 6-0. 5:20 left to go here first half from Ogle Stadium. Gaines looking left, throwing out for Ogstad. Pass is incomplete. That'll bring up third down for the Cats now.
Ogstad was running, it looked like about a 8 or 9 yard out route. And then the Bearcats had another receiver running the hesitation and then a go. And he kind of Ogstad cut behind him. I think he lost the ball a little bit in that transfer because he was wide open on the sidelines, wasn't able to bring it in.
Fairview has just scored to take the lead on Good Hope 6-0, awaiting the point after. Here it's 6-0 Cullman. 5 minutes left first half. Third down and 8 for the Bearcats. Trips on receivers, Gaines to throw, complete to Buchanan into Red Raider territory at the 48-yard line. He'll have an Adam Aker Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a first down.
That's a little curl route by Buchanan that time. Goes past the first down sticks, about 3 or 4 yards, curls back and comes back to where the quarterback's going to be, but there's a flag on the far side of the field, and
chop block.
That's going to be a chop block against the Cullman Bearcats offensive line.
So that'll back up that first down play. We've had a couple of those tonight here against Cullman. First down plays called back. I think the Red Raiders have had a big gain call back on them as well. 4:58 left to go here first half. Cullman leads at 6-0.
15 yards from the previous spot.
Coming up at the half, we'll take you down to the field for the sounds of the Cullman High School Marching Band. It's Tonos de Rojo, which means Shades of Red. The halftime performance this year for Cullman. We'll take you down to the field for the sounds of that coming up here at the half. And then we'll check the Oden's Auto Glass scoreboard. Check on scores around Cullman County and in the region.
It was going to be 3rd and 21, and we did a little bit of their medicine, get a little hard count, clapped our hands a little bit, got the defensive nose guard to jump off sides, going to give us 5 yards back. So it's going to be 3rd and 16 now from the 33 of the Bearcats.
2 receivers either side. Gaines and Turner in the backfield in the pistol formation. As Daniel said, 3rd down and 16 now for the Cats from their own 33. Working left to right as you listen. 3 down linemen for Decatur, 4 backers around there with the 4 wide for Cullman. Gaines drops straight back, looks left, throws across the middle, a little bit too low. He's trying to go to Ogstad again, right about the 48-yard line. Just a little bit too low for Ogstad to haul in, brings up 4th down for the Bearcats.
Yeah, it looks like we had a good route combination that time from our receivers because Ogstad was open, breaking across the middle, and like you said, the throw just a little bit low. He couldn't go all the way down and pick it up off the turf.
Elijah Dews will drop back in punt formation for the Bearcats. Reese Dorsey will drop back to receive for the Red Raiders. Dews should put a foot on this one about the 23-yard line. Dorsey standing back at his own 30. And whistles before the snap. Delay a game.
Yep.
Delay a game against Cullman.
So delay a game, the call against Cullman. That'll back them up 5. They didn't want to kick it in the end zone.
Yeah.
Now granted, folks, it's going to be a long punt. If he gets it down there close, we'll take it for sure. Dews should hit this now right around the 12-yard line. Dorsey moves up to his 35. Dews a high spiral. Lots of good hang time up there. And this bounces at the 37-yard line and rolls all the way down to the 29-yard line. So a good punt there from Elijah Dews flips the field on the Red Raiders. We've got 4:12 left to go here in the first half. Cullman leading Decatur 6-0. We're making all of our sports broadcasts and our talk shows available for you in podcast form. The easiest way to access our feed is to go to our website. That's live95cullman.com. Go to On Demand, and you can subscribe right there to your favorite podcast. 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders now. 2 receivers left, 1 right. 4-man front from Cullman. Duper's in trouble. He's going to run, but he's got a hole 30. Duper 35, still on his feet. 40, 45, and up to the 46-yard line is Braden Duper. He has an Adam Aker Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a first down. Boy, he can escape the pocket quick.
He can, and when he noticed that the pocket was wide open and all the Bearcat defenders had dropped back into coverage, he took what he could get, went up the right side, picked up 15 or 20 yards.
First and 10 for the Red Raiders now from their own 40-70-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Wing goes to the right side. This time it's a handoff to Swoops up the middle, and boy, he's hit hard. Patterson put the wood on him and knocked him down to the turf. Of course, Patterson looks like he's got about 100 pounds on Swoops. Swoops is 5'7", 152, and Patterson's 6 foot 175, but he looks like about 2 1/4 in that big number 7.
Yeah, he looks a lot bigger in that single digit number 7.
Second down and 8 for Decatur now from their own 49. 4-man front from the Bearcats. 3 linebackers in there. 4 DBs facing 3 wide for Decatur. It's Duper again on a keeper. Cameron Myers flips him over right about the 45-yard line. He'll be about 2 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, he put it in the belly of Swoops that time and then saw the opening and just exploded through the hole.
Third down and 2 now for the Red Raiders. From the Cullman 45-yard line. 2:45 left to go first half. Cullman leads it 6-0. From the shotgun is Duper. He's going to keep it again straight up the middle to the 40 and down to the 39-yard line. He has an Adam Aker Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a first down.
Yeah, Tyler Brock was able to bring him down that time, but if Brock don't get a hold of him, he's going to bounce it to the outside. He's going to be gone because he busted through the middle with a pretty move.
First and 10 for Decatur. Duper going long down the left sideline. It is complete at the 7 to the 5 and into the end zone is Reese Dorsey for the Decatur touchdown.
And once again, we've talked about the moves Duper got in the inside. What a burst of speed. That time he takes one little step back, looks to the outside and lays a beautiful pass up to number 10, Reese Dorsey, and he caught it in stride and a foot behind any Bearcat defender that was on the field and just waltzed into the end zone.
Tylen Smith on to attempt the point after now for the Red Raiders. Tied at 6, awaiting this point after. Snap is good, place is down, kick is up, and it is good. 2:17 left to go, first half. Decatur has just taken a 1-point lead over Cullman. Decatur leads it 7-6. Back in a moment on the Cullman County Sports Network.
Guthrie's Auto Service has been providing quality automotive service since 1985. Located in Cullman on Eva Road, just north of 157, Guthrie's Auto Service is a AAA approved and Napa Auto Care Center, meaning their repair work is warranted up to 3 years or 36,000 miles, and because they're part of the Napa Auto Care Network, their work is also warranted at over 14,000 Napa Auto Care locations across the country. Terry Guthrie and his team are award-winning, collecting Napa's Auto Care Center of the Year for the Nashville Distribution Center and a People's Choice Award in 2020. More information is online at Guthrie'sAutoservice.net.
Cullman's Live 95.
It's like no other station I've ever listened to. It's great.
Live 95.5.
Back at Ogle Stadium, kickoff into the hands of Sessions. Sessions to the 20, 25, and up to the 33-yard line is Jackson Sessions and the Bearcats. So here Cullman will have 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first half. They trail Decatur now by 1. Decatur just scored, kicked the point after. It's 7-6. Red Raiders over the Bearcats now from Ogle Stadium here in Decatur. I'm Tommy Warhurst alongside my brother Daniel, giving you Friday Night Live here on Cullman's Live 95. Our game of the week this week right here, Cullman and Decatur. First and 10 for the Bearcats. 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Turner and Gaines in the pistol. Here's Turner, left side, trying to dance outside, gets a yard, and is pushed out of bounds over there that time by Trufa for Decatur.
And
I thought we were going to see maybe a little 2-minute offense right here, see what we could do and get, and I guess they thought they might could catch him off guard, hand it off to Turner and see where he could get up the left side. He picks up a yard, but he steps out of bounds, which does stop the clock. So now we're at 2nd and 9.
2nd down and 9 for Cullman, as Daniel said. 2 receivers either side. Turner to the right of Gaines from the shotgun. Gaines drops back, gets good protection from his offensive line, fires across the middle, complete, down at the 45-yard line to Preston Gay. That's an Adam Aker Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a first down for the Bearcats.
Yeah, that's a good job by Gay. He found an opening in that Red Raider defense, and instead of just keep moving through the hole and get covered up by somebody else, he just settled down in that spot, and Gaines was able to find him.
1st and 10, Cullman now for the Red Raider 46-yard line, working left to right fast, trying to get points in the end zone. L.J. Turner, left side, runs out of bounds at the Decatur 41-yard line. A gain of 4 that time for Turner.
And I guess we're keeping them honest. Running Turner off the left side is what we ran first play of this series, just to make sure they're not just backpedaling and trying to keep us out of the end zone. So he picks up 5 or 6 good yards and gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Yep, still plenty of time for the Bearcats. 1:39 left to go here first half. Cullman trails Decatur by 1. 7-6 Red Raiders. It's 2nd down and 6 for Cullman. From the 42-yard line of Decatur, Gaines on a screen pass, incomplete. He had it set up perfectly there to go to Cooper Ogstad. Everybody in red was coming across there after him, but Ogstad couldn't haul in the pass.
Yeah, and one of the Red Raider defenders couldn't tell from here which one it was, kind of jumped to the side because Gaines was going to throw it because our offensive line lets him come through, set up the screen. He jumped sideways, which caused him to release it at a different point.
So 3rd down and 6 for Cullman now. From the Decatur 42-yard line. There'll be trips to the right side, 1 receiver left. Cullman working left to right as you listen. Turner stands to the right of Gaines. In the shotgun. Low snap, he gathers it in. Screen pass again. This one's to L.J. Turner, and he dropped it. Boy, did you see the defensive lineman for Decatur? They came across there again. It's like, oh, no. Screen.
Yep.
They were turning around.
Yeah, you usually don't get to run free to the quarterback when you're a defensive lineman, and a lot of times you'll get caught off guard. You'll think, I just put a great move on him, and I got free. And that time, like you said, 2 or 3 of them got into the backfield running towards the quarterback, and they both at the same time went, whoa, screen.
You can see Jason Tennyson shuffling his feet like, no, I'm being set up again.
Yeah.
Another good screen set up by the Bearcats, but the pass goes incomplete, so it brings up 4th down and 6. And Cullman's going to have to punt. Elijah Dews back in punt formation. He'll hit this about the 48-yard line. A high kick, going to hit it to Decatur 10, and bounce straight up in the air and die right there. So a good pitching wedge there from Dews will pin Decatur deep back at their own 10-yard line. If they're going to get points on the board here before the end of the first half, they're going to have to go 90 yards to do it in 1 minute and 14 seconds. Coming up at the half, we'll take you down to the field for the sounds of the Cullman High School Marching Band. This year's halftime performance is entitled Tonos de Rojo, which means Shades of Red. And we'll check the Oden's Auto Glass scoreboard for games around Cullman County and the region. 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders. Swoops. Nowhere to go in the middle. Bearcats have paws on him and have him slung down to the turf. The first one back there was Harrison Gunner.
Play loses a yard, brings up 2nd and 11.
Harrison Gunner and number 9, Mayhair, also in the backfield early. And it looks like Decatur's not going to try to call any timeouts. Neither is Cullman. They're just going to let this clock run down, maybe run one more play, and take it into the half with a 7-6 lead.
Yep, they'll have to snap it one more time. 20 seconds on the play clock, 40 seconds on the game clock. So they'll have to snap it one more time. 2nd down and 11 for Decatur. Duper is going to keep it right side. Myers has him and pushes him out of bounds right about the 10.
Number 19.
And that'll stop the clock with 23 seconds.
Yeah, didn't want to go out of bounds right there. If you're Decatur, you want to try to fall in bounds so the clock stays running, but he stepped out, and they're going to have to run one more play at least. And depending on how long this play is, if Cullman's got a timeout, we take a timeout here and make you punt it out of your own end zone.
Yep. So here's 3rd down and 11. 23 seconds left to go first half. Decatur leads Cullman by 1. Swoops. Left side, 15, 20, and Swoops is knocked down at the 21-yard line. Again, Myers on the stop for the Bearcats. That will stop the clock because it is an Adam Aker Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a first down for Decatur.
First and 10 for the Red Raiders from their own 21-yard line.
And they'll just let the clock run out right here.
Yep, that's going to be the end of the first half. They will not snap it again. After one half of play, Decatur leads Cullman 7-6. When we come back, we'll go down to the field for the sounds of the Cullman High School Marching Band. It's halftime at Ogle Stadium in Decatur. Decatur leads Cullman 7-6. Back in a moment on the Cullman County Sports Network, powered by Cullman's Live 95.
Cullman Electric Cooperative has been providing electricity and community support to help local people and businesses grow for the last 86 years. The co-op is adding to that legacy with its new Sprout Fiber Internet, giving its members access to blazing fast gigabit internet speeds with unmatched reliability and extraordinary customer service. Cullman Electric Cooperative and Sprout Fiber Internet. Powerful connections, brighter future.
H&S Appliance Outlet is an overstocked scratch and dent dealer offering quality name brand appliances at major discounted prices, up to 75% off. H&S Appliance Outlet also offers factory authorized repair services as well as financing options. To better serve the needs of North Alabama, H&S Appliance Outlets are conveniently located in Cullman, Hartselle, and Arab. A proud veteran and family owned business who's happy to be of service and can be reached on Facebook at H&S Appliance Repair or by phone 256-735-4184. 256-735-4184. H&S Appliance Outlet, a proud supporter of Cullman Community Radio.
Hey, Cullman drivers. Are you tired of the hassle and confusion when it comes to buying a car? Well, we've got fantastic news for you. Meet Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevrolet in Cullman, your go-to guy for a no-nonsense car buying experience.
Hey folks, Adam here. You know, buying a car shouldn't be stressful. That's why at Mitch Smith Chevrolet, we pride ourselves on transparency, trust, and there's never any BS at MS.
That's right. Adam Aker and the Mitch Smith Chevrolet team are changing the game.
I live and breathe Cullman, just like you. So when you step into our showroom, you're not just another customer, you're family. Together, we'll find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. Remember, Adam Aker, Mitch Smith Chevrolet, what's not to love?
There are many advantages when you bank locally with people you know. Eva Bank will get you started or restarted. Eva Bank offers many loan choices. We stay flexible and put your situation first. What matters to you matters to us. We are specialty lenders with programs for home purchases, home construction, land purchases, manufactured homes with or without land, commercial real estate, and other consumer or business loans. Eva Bank is your one-stop lender. The process is fast and easy. You can apply in person, over the phone at 256-255-2000, or you can visit us online at www.evabank.com to get started today. Eva Bank, NMLS number 414640, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Ogle Stadium in Decatur, Alabama. Friday Night Live on the Cullman County Sports Network, powered by Cullman's Live 95. 7-6 Decatur at the half. Down to the field now for the sounds of the Cullman High School Marching Band under the direction of band director Christopher Smith and Doug Tosha. Drum major is Reese Sheffield. This year's performance is entitled Tonos de Rojo, which means Shades of Red. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cullman High School Marching Band. The sounds of the Cullman High School Marching Band at halftime here from Ogle Stadium in Decatur on Friday Night Live. Decatur leads Cullman 7-6. Back in a moment on the Cullman County Sports Network.
In the game of mortgages, experience matters. Meet Josh Phillips, a veteran with over 13 years in the mortgage industry. As the leader in the local mortgage community, Josh is more than just a lender. He's a partner who believes in making an impact. At Impact Mortgage Group, they're not just making mortgages. They're making a positive impact on borrowers and our community. You can experience the difference too with Josh Phillips at Impact Mortgage Group.
I'm Josh Phillips of Impact Mortgage Group. You can reach me at 256-338-2920, and I'll show you how my experience can help impact your next home purchase.
In MLS number 338177.
I understand we're still having some difficulties on the FM side of our broadcast there at 95.5 in Cullman. If you have a smartphone, for the time being, while they reset studio equipment there, you can go to the Cullman's Live 95.5 app. We're on the on-air channel there. We're on the on-air channel of the Cullman's Live 95.5 app, or you can.
Hey, Cullman drivers. Are you tired of the hassle and confusion when it comes to buying a car? Well, we've got fantastic news for you. Meet Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevrolet in Cullman, your go-to guy for a no-nonsense car buying experience.
Hey folks, Adam here. You know, buying a car shouldn't be stressful. That's why at Mitch Smith Chevrolet, we pride ourselves on transparency, trust, and there's never any BS at MS.
That's right. Adam Aker and the Mitch Smith Chevrolet team are changing the game.
I live and breathe Cullman, just like you. So when you step into our showroom, you're not just another customer, you're family. Together, we'll find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. Remember, Adam Aker, Mitch Smith Chevrolet, what's not to love?
If you mention you heard Adam Aker on the radio, he'll get you $250 off your next auto purchase. Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevrolet.
Founded in 1887, Cullman Savings Bank serves the people of
for Cullman, along with Hausler.
That's their big old tight end I talked about earlier, 6'6".
Wait a second. Back at Ogle Stadium in Decatur, Tommy Warhurst alongside my brother Daniel. Our apologies for the technical difficulties on the night. It's 3rd down and 2 for Decatur. Here's swoops across midfield down to the Bearcat 40-yard line, and an Adam Aker Mitch Smith drive for a first down for Decatur.
First and 10 for the Red Raiders.
That was just right up the middle that time. He followed his big offensive line up front. They opened up a hole in that Bearcat defense, and he took it straight north and south.
Decatur leads Cullman 7-6 here. We've got 7 minutes left to go, third quarter. First and 10 for the Red Raiders from the Cullman 41-yard line. Duper in trouble, has to scramble, gets up to Conway at the 35, and Conway says, no, you're not going any further than that, but down to the turf. Good stop there from Conway.
Yeah, it looks like he's dropping back to pass, but to me it almost looks like a called run, because when he sets his last foot back after he catches the snap, he doesn't glance over 1 read, 2 read, and then takes off running. He plants that back foot and takes off.
2nd down and 4. For the Red Raiders now from the Bearcat 35-yard line. Here's Swoops up the middle, trying to find a hole. He's got 130 and down to the 27-yard line is Swoops. He'll also have an Adam Aker Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a first down for Decatur. Conway there on the stop for the Bearcats along with Nathan Potter.
Looks like the Red Raider offense have found something here on this drive, because they've been going up the middle right into the heart of that Bearcat defense, and it's going to be a mid-quarter timeout now.
Mid-quarter heat timeout. We'll take it with them. 6:12 left to go here in the third quarter. Decatur leads Cullman 7-6. Back in a moment.
Hey, Cullman drivers. Are you tired of the hassle and confusion when it comes to buying a car? Well, we've got fantastic news for you. Meet Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevrolet in Cullman, your go-to guy for a no-nonsense car buying experience.
Hey folks, Adam here. You know, buying a car shouldn't be stressful. That's why at Mitch Smith Chevrolet, we pride ourselves on transparency, trust, and there's never any BS at MS.
That's right. Adam Aker and the Mitch Smith Chevrolet team are changing the game.
I live and breathe Cullman, just like you. So when you step into our showroom, you're not just another customer, you're family. Together, we'll find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. Remember, Adam Aker, Mitch Smith Chevrolet, what's not to love?
Cullman's Live 95.
95.5.
Back at Ogle Stadium in Decatur. It is first down and 10 for the Red Raiders now from the Cullman 28-yard line. Duper wants to throw, looking across the middle on a post route. It is complete across there to Reese Dorsey. Oh my goodness, what a catch from Dorsey. Trenton Clemens, Daniel, had him covered about as good as you can cover somebody.
Yes, he did. I mean, he was in his hip pocket, and when the ball came, he put his hands over the top of him trying to knock it down, and Dorsey just reached out and did what you're supposed to do as a wide receiver, snatch the ball as soon as it gets close enough for your hands to touch it, caught it with his hands and pulled it in tight.
So now the point after attempt from Smith for the Red Raiders. Kick is up, and this one is good. 5:53 left to go, third quarter. Decatur has now taken a 14-6 lead over the Cullman Bearcats. Back in a moment on the Cullman County Sports Network, powered by Cullman's Live 95.
In today's world, broadband internet is an absolute necessity. Unfortunately, the large cable and phone companies only provide broadband internet where it's profitable for them. For the rest of us, there's Cyber Broadband. Providing internet service since 2004, Cyber utilizes a small radio antenna to deliver broadband where cable and DSL don't go. You can join the 21st century today with Cyber Broadband, supporting streaming, VPN access, and everything else you've been wanting to do with that slow internet connection. It's Cyber Broadband for the win. They can be found online at cyberbroadband.net or look them up on Facebook.
Back at Ogle Stadium in Decatur, Alabama. Tommy Warhurst alongside my brother Daniel for Friday Night Live on Cullman's Live 95. And man, we apologize. We like to pride ourselves in bringing you crystal clear digital broadcast qualities. We've had some technical difficulties tonight that we can't figure out, but we think we've got them resolved now. So thank you for bearing with us tonight. Kickoff goes to Sessions. He returns it back up to the 31-yard line before the Red Raiders stop him there. Tommy Kaiser on a stop that time for Decatur. Again, our apologies for the technical difficulties. We worked through them. We want to bring you the best broadcast we possibly can here on Cullman's Live 95. So thank you for your patience bearing with us as we work through them. Let's reset the stage for you. We've got 5:45 left to play here in the third quarter from Ogle Stadium in Decatur. A lot of rain before the game tonight, but right about kickoff, the rain kind of went away. Things still a little damp on the outside, and we've got a 14-6 old-fashioned slobber knocker, as I've heard people say, Daniel.
Yeah.
Decatur in the lead, 14-6. Cullman with the football now, though, first and 10 on their own 32-yard line. Receivers split either side. Two backs in the backfield as they work from right to left. Gaines gonna roll right, looking back down the field, left side. Ogstad is down there, and he's gonna be interfered with. Yes, I was gonna say he's interfered with. He was. They'll get pass interference on Decatur. They had to. That's the DB's only choice. Daniel Ogstad had him beat for 6.
Exactly. He was 4 or 5 yards past number 11, Trufa, and the ball was gonna be on the money, so he had no choice just to dive and push Ogstad as far as he could, which he did push Ogstad. The ball was not complete, but going to be a 15-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. Be first down Bearcats.
Looks like maybe up near the 43, 44. We'll wait and see where they spot it. Special thanks to Cyber Broadband, who provides our high-speed internet signal. For the Cullman County Sports Network, Cyber takes you places where cable and DSL don't go, like football stadiums. You can learn more about Cyber Broadband on their Facebook page, or you can call Cyber at 734-1077. Cyber Broadband, providing high-speed internet to rural Cullman County, most of downtown, and the industrial park since 2004, a proud supporter of Cullman Community Radio. First and 10 for the Bearcats now for their own 47-yard line. Gaines, swing pass down the flat to Gay. He breaks one tackle, slips away from two, gets across midfield and down to the 49-yard line. Boy, I thought Pointer had him back there in the backfield, Daniel, but Gay slipped away from him.
Yeah, and that's, I guess what you would say, great recognition by Pointer from the Red Raiders, because he had watched film and he knew when this was coming, this is what's going to happen. And I thought that number 4, Gay, was going to get lit up right there, but he was able to catch it and make a little sidestep. Pointer wasn't able to get the wood on him.
Play gains 4 yards. It's second down and 6 for Cullman now. Ball just inside Decatur territory at the 49. 2 receivers either side. Gaines in the shotgun with L.J. Turner to his right. Screen pass coming in to Buchanan. Buchanan slipped and the pass was a little bit low. They had it set up good on the outside, just couldn't make it happen.
Yeah, that's one of those wide receiver screens where you got your right tackle, right guard, all pull out and go ahead of the ball, and your receiver does a little loop, comes in behind those guys to make the catch. And like you said, he slipped and the pass was a little short, but it was set up beautifully.
Third down and 6 now for the Bearcats. 2 backs in the backfield on either side of Gaines. It's Gay and Turner. They send Gay out in motion to the right, throw across the middle to Buchanan. He makes the catch at the 35. Buchanan all the way down to the 27-yard line of Decatur. That is an Adam Aker Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a first down for Cullman.
And that's about a 15-yard square in that time by Buchanan. Great read from Gaines, the quarterback. He saw what the linebacker had stepped up on a short route, and the free safety was playing deep. So he just hit Buchanan in between both of them, picks up the first down, and we got it on the 28-yard line.
First and 10 for Cullman now from the Decatur 28-yard line. 4:25 left to go here, third quarter. Decatur leads Cullman by 8, 14-6, but the Cats are driving. Receivers either side. Sessions and Turner in the backfield. Play action to Sessions. Gaines rows left, wants to throw, fires in the flat, incomplete. A leaping attempt made by Nick Holland, but the pass goes incomplete.
Yeah, he had Holland wide open on about a 12-yard out route. He was the inside receiver on this side, and he had him wide open, just sailed it above his head a little bit. That would have picked up a first down.
And when you sail it above Nick Holland's head, it's 6'4".
Yeah.
It was out there just a little bit, so the Bearcats will do it again. Second down and 10 now. From the Red Raider 28, 4-man front from Decatur. This is going to be Sessions. Breaks one tackle in the backfield, but cannot get away from a host of Red Raiders down at the 29-yard line. And a penalty flag back at the 32. They're going to get the Bearcats for holding.
And we'll see, they might decline this penalty. If they decline it, it's going to be third and looks like 12. If they accept it, of course it'll be 10 yards back, but it'll be second down once again. If it was my call, I'm going to decline this penalty and make it third and 12.
The officials talking to Coach Savage to see what Decatur wants to do. Holding was the call against Cullman. Decatur leads Cullman 14-6. We've got exactly 4 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Long discussion between the officials and the coaches here on the Decatur side, trying to decide if they're going to take this penalty or decline it. I think they want to know where the ball will be spotted if they decline the penalty. Still talking about it down there. Or they're talking about what they're going to do after the game for dinner.
Yeah,
one of the two. Isn't that the joke on some of the TV commercials on games?
And the call is going to be holding.
Holding is the call.
And they are going to enforce the penalty. So they'll back Cullman up 10 yards from the 32-yard line.
It'll be second and 20.
It'll still be second down. But it'll make it second down and 20 for Cullman.
Correction. Yes, second and 20.
They'll put the football up.
38-yard line of the Red Raiders.
They move it up to the 39-yard line.
So that's going to be second and 21 then.
Holding penalty must have been a yard behind the line of scrimmage. Therefore, you're right.
Exactly right.
Second and 21 for Cullman. Trips left, one receiver right as they work right to left. Back to Gay. Behind the line of scrimmage. Gay's going to go to Turner down the right side. And pass is incomplete, but they get pass interference. That is the good call. Dunier Dorsey was beat by Turner coming out of the backfield on the double pass. And he didn't have any choice, Daniel, but to interfere with him again.
Exactly. And also the ball wasn't out in front of Turner. It was a little short. So Turner was going to have to come back to the ball. And Dorsey was in the position right where you're supposed to be, right in his hip pocket. And when Turner planted his foot and tried to come back to the ball, he was right all over the top of Dorsey. So that just easy flag for the official to throw that time.
They've moved the ball marker that says the down and distance back to the line of scrimmage. And he had already moved and gone down thinking it was going to be a first down. They had to put him back in position, and then they'll mark off the 15-yard penalty from there. It was on the 39-yard line.
Right. Yeah, it's not a spot foul like it is in...
Yep, so it should go down to the 24-yard line. And my math is correct for a change. Now that'll make it 2nd down and 6 for Cullman. A little bit more manageable there now for the Bearcats. 3:52 left in the third quarter. Decatur leads Cullman 14-6. It's 2nd down and 6 for Cullman. From the Red Raider 24-yard line. Cullman working right to left as you listen. Trips to the left side. Turner, the back standing to the right of Gaines. Holland is the wing on the right side. He'll come in motion now to the left. Gaines going to fake right, come back left on a screen pass to Ogstad. He makes the catch and gets down to the 19-yard line, does Cooper. He's going to be close to the first down marker, but I think he'll be about a foot short, Daniel.
Yeah, from where the line judge is marking it on this side, he's just across the 20. And the first down is at the 18, so he's got about a yard left to go.
Third down of this third quarter for the Bearcats inside Decatur territory. It's 3rd and 1. Tight set for the Cats. 5 defensive linemen in there for Decatur. Deep handoff to Sessions. He's got the first down to the 16-yard line. Is Jackson Sessions. That'll be an Anamaker Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a first down.
And Cullman went with the jumbo set there. They bring 2 tight ends in, one on each side of the line, and they've got 3 running backs lined up behind Sessions. And whichever way they go, they've been giving it, behind Gaines. They've been giving it to Sessions and letting him run behind the other 2 running backs, whichever side they choose to go off of. That time it was the left side, and Sessions was able to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 for Cullman now. From the Decatur 16-yard line, L.J. Turner fighting his way down to the 14, to the 12, and down to the 9-yard line is L.J. Turner. Boy, he looked like he was going to be stopped. Daniel back up there about the 16.
And he did what I was talking about earlier, put his hand down on the turf, kept his balance, kept his legs churning. And like you said, he got hit right at the line of scrimmage by a couple of Red Raiders, but he didn't go down until he picked up 7 more yards.
So here's 2nd down and 3 now for Cullman. From the Decatur 10-yard line. Tight set again, 3 backs in there. Gaines under center. Gives it straight ahead on a dive down to the 5-yard line. Rambles Samuel Mayhair. So that'll be good enough for an Anamaker Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a first down.
Ball carrier up the middle. Play results in a first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
And they're going to stay in the 2 tight jumbo package right here.
Tyler Brock in there, Mayhair and Sessions in that jumbo package. Gaines under center. 2 tights. It's Sessions. 5-4 in the end zone. Touchdown, Cullman.
Once again, jumbo package gave it to Sessions. He followed his 2 running backs off the left side, made it into the end zone, and now we'll probably see that same formation and same package as Cullman's going to have to go for 2 here.
Bearcats find themselves down 2 with 1:34 left here in the third. Last year, this one went to a triple overtime, 39-36 Decatur win. We knew it was going to be a good one coming in, and we've had a good one so far. Here's the 2-point attempt for the Cats. Three receivers left. They send Turner in motion to the left. Gaines looks left, fires in the end zone, complete to Buchanan for the 2-point conversion. We're tied at 14 with a minute 34 left in the third. Back in a moment on the Cullman County Sports Network, powered by Cullman's Live 95.
In business for over 20 years, K&K Logging can handle all your forestry needs. From clear cutting to thinning to select hardwood logs. K&K Logging pride themselves in landowner satisfaction. A Christian-owned company, K&K Logging is quality you can depend on. Kelly Crawford is a Vulcan District Director of the Alabama Loggers Council. K&K Logging, 256-255-3693. 256-255-3693. K&K Logging.
Anytime you're ready.
Live 95.
Cullman's Independent Radio.
Let me check it out.
Back at Old Gold Stadium in Decatur, the Cullman Bearcats have tied this one up at 14 as Wyatt Harris puts the kickoff in the air. And a fair catch is called for by Smith and Decatur at their 22-yard line. Daniel, it just got more interesting.
Just got a lot more interesting. Cullman was able to sustain the drive, take it all the way down the field, score, and complete the 2-point conversion to tie this one up, going with a minute 34 left in the third period. Looks like we're going to be in for an outstanding fourth quarter here in Decatur.
21-0 Fairview leading Good Hope in Fairview right now. Trying to get you some scores on the Oden's Auto Glass scoreboard. Here's 1st and 10 for Decatur now. Working left to right, trips to the near side. That's the home sideline here at Ogle. Fake inside to Swoops. They're going to run the option on the outside. The Bearcats are all over it. Nowhere to go on the outside is Kevin Duke. The Bearcats swarm him. On the outside, there's 3 or 4 of them out there. I see Bradbury out there on the outside. Starnes is out there on the outside. Myers is out there. There's a penalty flag back at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, because Sessions played the pitch perfect, and he had him squared up, was ready to make the tackle, and the wide receiver, Greenwell, come in and just hit him dead in the back right in front of the referee, the official, the line judge. All 3 of them threw their flag, so that's going to back them up. Looks like to the 13-yard line, but yeah, easy call for all 3 of the officials on this side of the field that time.
It'll be 1st and 20 for Decatur now from their own 12-yard line. We're tied at 14 here with a minute 20 left to go, third quarter. 4-man front from Cullman. 3 linebackers in there. Duper wants to throw. He's in trouble. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires across the middle. Good coverage downfield by the Bearcats. That's Tyler Brock. Pass falls incomplete. Intended on the outside for Kevin Duke.
Yeah, he was trying to go deep to number 9, Duke. And like you said, Brock had great coverage. The ball was overthrown. The closest man to coming down with that one would have been Brock. He almost got a paw on it.
It's 2nd down and 20 for Decatur. Ball is on their own 12-yard line. We're tied at 14. A minute 10 left to go in the third quarter. Shotgun formation. Inside handoff to Swoops. Nowhere to go. Cats are wrapping him up and driving him back to the 10-yard line. Great penetration in there by Tyler Brock and a host of Bearcats.
Yep, and here's a flag coming in late after the tackle was made. I'm not going to speculate. I think it might be a little unsportsmanlike conduct right here against the Bearcats, but we'll see. Dead ball, personal foul against Cullman.
Personal foul against Cullman.
Had him for a good stop. That'll make Coach Stiff frustrated over there. You stop him, but you get an unsportsmanlike, or a personal foul. And all of a sudden, you're going to have him up there close to the first down marker. If it's not an automatic first down.
Well, it was a dead ball foul, so that would be after the play. So the play should still count. So it should be 3rd down. And it looks like about 5.
3rd down and 5 for the Red Raiders.
They will call it 3rd and 5. They'll push the football up
Let's go, Red Raider fans, on your feet.
To the Decatur 27-yard line. 3rd down and 6. Big play for the Bearcat defense. There'll be 4 defensive linemen in there, 3 linebackers. Duper wants to throw. Looks down the near sideline. Firing downfield. Incomplete. Good coverage on the outside that time by the Bearcats. Trenton Clemens had him in coverage. Dorsey kind of wanted a flag for pass interference, and from my angle, I really can't blame him, but the official didn't see it.
And the official didn't see it, and he might have just deemed it was both guys hand fighting with each other. You know, if I put my hands on you and you knock your hand off, it's not really a foul on you because I put my hands on you first. So I think that's what the official was looking at. Hey, both guys are grabbing and pushing each other, so we just won't call anything.
Good third down stop for the Cullman Bearcats. It makes it 4th down and 6 for Decatur, and Toto will come in to punt. Buchanan back to receive for the Bearcats at his own 35. Toto has to go up and get this one. Sessions almost blocked it. This bounces at the 45, and Buchanan's going to get away from it. Going to roll all the way down to the Cullman 29-yard line.
Toto's punt rolls dead at the Cullman 29-yard line.
That's where Cullman will put it in play. We've got 43 seconds left to go in the third quarter, and we're tied at 14. The Cullman County Sports Network, powered by Cullman's Live 95, has more high school football coverage in Cullman County than anybody. With our FM channel here at 95.5 FM and 4 streaming channels, we have 4 high school football games each and every week. You can download the Cullman's Live 95.5's app from your favorite app store or at live95cullman.com. We've got Good Hope and Fairview on tonight on Channel 3. We've got West Point and Russellville on Channel 2, Hansville and Asheville on Channel 4, and right here on the FM and on the on-air channel on the app is Cullman and Decatur. On first down, Turner carries it up to right about the 33-yard line, just 4 yards straight ahead for the Cats and Turner.
Yeah, just right up the middle that time, no lead back.
Picks up 4 yards.
Turner just followed his center, made a cut off of him, picked up 3 or 4 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 6.
And Cullman's going to do what they did at the end of the first quarter. They're going to let the quarter expire and talk about their second down play. At the end of 3, we're tied at 14. Back with the fourth quarter in a moment here on the Cullman County Sports Network.
Live 95 is brought to you in part by Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point, now with several locations across the state, but still located in the heart of Cullman County. They are a proud sponsor of Cullman Community Radio on Live 95. Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point Bank, member FDIC.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect place to have dinner or choosing a good night's sleep over binge watching TV all night. It feels really good to make the right insurance decisions too. That's why State Farm agent Tisha Brewer is right here in Cullman County to help you select the right protection at the right price. Tisha will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Tisha Brewer, it's easy to make the right choice.
I'm Tisha at Tisha Brewer State Farm. We're located behind Cook's Pest Control at 909 Fisher Street. You can reach us at 256-734-4645. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is what Friday nights were made for. Friday Night Live under the lights. Ogle Stadium in Decatur, Alabama. Tommy Warhurst alongside my brother Daniel on the Cullman County Sports Network, powered by Cullman's Live 95's Game of the Week tonight. Decatur and Cullman. We're tied at 14, getting set to begin the fourth quarter. Swallowed a bug there at the end of the third. I've always heard, I guess they're protein, so we'll find out. But he kind of got me choked up there, so we're getting in the break. The officials and Coach Savage having a conversation on the sideline. And now we're set to go to begin the fourth quarter here from Ogle Stadium in Decatur. Opened in 1936, I believe they said. The press box was welded on to the home stands in 1948. Good thing we're on the stands, actually.
Yes, we're actually on the stands.
Second down and 6 for Cullman now. From their own 32-yard line as we begin the fourth quarter. Receivers either side. It's going to be L.J. Turner left side. He's got a hole and barrels his way across the 40 up to the 43-yard line is L.J. Turner. That carry good enough for an Adamaker. Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a first down for Cullman.
I like that run by Turner. They got him the ball quick in the backfield. He was able to get ahead of steam before he even hit the line of scrimmage, and when he hit the line, he was wide open. broke a couple of tackles and pulled a couple of Red Raiders with him.
1st and 10 for the Bearcats. Just underway, 4th quarter. From their own 43-yard line. Receivers either side. 2 backs in the backfield. It's Sessions and Turner. Turner in there running behind Sessions. Pushes it up to near midfield. And I think they'll mark him down right about the 49.
Brought down by number 9.
And once again, same play. Left side, working off the left side of the line of scrimmage, and just letting Turner get a head of steam and handing it to him. And following Sessions in the hole.
It'll be 2nd down and 4 now for Cullman. They'll have receivers either side. Cooper Ogstad split far to the Cullman sideline, away from us as they work left to right. Buchanan split down here to the near side. Turner and Sessions in the backfield with Gaines. Play action to Sessions. Gain rolls to his right side. Has Turner at the 50, 45, 40. Turner makes a move and gets down to the 39-yard line. I thought they were going to give him the 37, but they back him up to the 39. Now they back up to near the 40. But it's pitch and catch. Good enough for an Adam Aker, Mitch Smith Chevrolet first down.
Yeah, just did a little play fake that time to Sessions. Had Turner on the right side of Gaines, and he just come out here in the flat. And we had numbers on the Red Raiders. Nobody outflanked him, so when he caught it, he was able to catch it, cut upfield, and would have made a guy miss, but they say he stepped out when he tried to make that move back to the inside right here at the 40.
So here's 1st and 10 for Cullman from the Decatur 40. 2 receivers either side. Pistol formation with Gaines and Turner. Play action to Turner. Gaines wants to go deep. He's in trouble. He's going to be sacked. Don't know if they'll mark him down at the 46-yard line. Okay, he put the football on the turf at the 46, but then he spun away.
Yeah. Scrambled for a loss of 4.
They're going to mark him down back at the 44-yard line. So it's 2nd down and 14 for Cullman now. Football is back out to the Decatur 44-yard line. We're tied at 14. 2nd down and 14. Gaines. Screen pass to Buchanan. He's got blockers. 40 spinning down to the 35 and to the 34-yard line is Buchanan.
Yeah, that time we run that little receiver slip screen to perfection. We got our lineman out front, and that time the pass was on the money to Buchanan, and he picked up about 8 or 9 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and about 5.
3rd down and 5 for Cullman from the Decatur 35-yard line. 9:30 left to go, 4th quarter. And the officials take a timeout. The officials have taken a timeout, and I don't know. They're making Decatur came to the sideline to talk to their coaches. And Cullman stayed on the field. The officials, I thought he was motioning for everybody to come together at midfield for a group huddle, but
he was, because it was really just a timeout for a shoestring that had come untied from one of the Red Raider defenders.
So here we go. 3rd down and 5 now for Cullman from the Decatur 35-yard line. Sessions straight ahead. Lowers his head, gets down to the 31-yard line. That'll make a 4th down decision for Coach Stiff. It'll be 4th and about a yard for Cullman from the Decatur 31.
And it looks like we're going to go to that jumbo set. I see a couple of guys coming in, a couple of guys going out. And that's it. We're going to be in the 2 tight end set with 3 running backs in a line right behind the quarterback, Gaines.
4th down and 1 for Cullman. Big set in there now. 3 backs on a line behind Gaines. Sessions, the last back. He lowers his head, gets across there, and he should have the first down to the 28-yard line. In fact, he does. It's an Adam Aker, Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a first down from Jackson Sessions.
And when we've gone to that big set, they haven't stopped us for less than 2 or 3 yards any time yet.
You get Samuel Mayhair back in that backfield and Tyler Brock and Dylan Sessions. They move some folks out of the way and move the football for a first down for the Bearcats now. Turner back in there, running back, stands to the right of Gaines. 3 receivers left, 1 to the near side. On the right side for Cullman. Inside shuttle pass again to Turner. It worked big in the first half, and it worked there for about 5.
Yeah, once again, you get everybody moving that way, and somebody's got to stop the quarterback, so the defensive end, outside linebacker goes out to try to cut off Gaines, and when he does, he flips it underneath to Turner, and once again, he picks up about 6 yards.
They back him up a couple now and say officially it's 2nd down and 6. Ball is on the 24-yard line of Decatur. 2nd and 6 for Cullman. Inside of Turner again. He fights his way down to the 20-yard line.
Tried to get their linebackers watching as we sent Gay in motion to the outside, tried to influence their eyes and hit Turner up the middle.
3rd down and 2.
It's going to be short. Be 3rd. It looks like 2 from here.
Ball is right on the 20-yard line of Decatur going in. Cullman Bearcats trying to take the lead in this one. We're tied at 14 with 7 minutes left to go here. It's 3rd down and 2 for the Bearcats from the Decatur 20-yard line. 4 defensive linemen in there for Decatur, 3 backers. Turner again, straight ahead. Hit at the line of scrimmage, still running his feet, driving, pushing the pile down to the 15, to the 14-yard line is L.J. Turner. That's a run, good enough for an Adamaker Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a 1st down.
And that's just want to and will by L.J. Turner. Like you said, he got hit at the line of scrimmage. Didn't look like he was going anywhere, but he kept his feet moving, kept his legs turning, and he was able to pound out about 3 or 4 yards, take it down to the 15-yard line. That's great will and great desire by L.J. Turner.
1st and 10 for Cullman now from the Decatur 15-yard line. Tied at 14 with 6:20 left to go. Sessions on the handoff. He's going to be tackled right about the 15. Dunier Dorsey got back there and made the stop for Decatur. Tommy Warhurst alongside my brother Daniel tonight on Friday Night Live here on the Cullman County Sports Network, powered by Cullman's Live 95 WRJM-LP Cullman, Alabama. From Ogle Stadium in Decatur, we've got a good one tonight on Friday Night Live, tied at 14 between the Bearcats and the Red Raiders. 5:50 left to play. Last year, this one was a 39-36 3-overtime win for Decatur. We'll see how this one shakes out the next 5 minutes, 40 seconds. Gains to Sessions at the 10, to the 5. Sessions dives down to the 1-yard line. That'll be an Adamaker Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal for Cullman.
And that was a great placement of the pass that time by Gaines, because Sessions was running an out route, and the defensive back for the Red Raiders had come up on the outside, and where Gaines placed that ball, he made Sessions come back to the inside to catch it. And when he did, he just created space for him between the defensive back, and he was able to pick up the 1st down and take it all the way down to the 2-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal for Cullman when we come back after this mid-quarter timeout. 5:36 left to play. We're tied at 14.
Guthrie's Auto Service has been providing quality automotive service since 1985. Located in Cullman on Eva Road, just north of 157, Guthrie's Auto Service is a AAA approved and Napa Auto Care Center, meaning their repair work is warranted up to 3 years or 36,000 miles. And because they're part of the Napa Auto Care Network, their work is also warranted at over 14,000 Napa Auto Care locations across the country. Terry Guthrie and his team are award-winning, collecting Napa's Auto Care Center of the Year for the Nashville Distribution Center and a People's Choice Award in 2020. More information is online at Guthrie'sAutoservice.net.
Back on the Cullman County Sports Network, powered by Cullman's Live 95. It is Friday Night Live tonight under the lights at Ogle Stadium in Decatur, Alabama. Tommy Warhurst alongside my brother Daniel. It is 1st and goal for the Cullman Bearcats from the Decatur 3-yard line. Cats working left to right as you listen. Going into the end zone. This says Red Raiders. The other one says Decatur on the other end. Here's Sessions. Fights across. Is he across? He is. Touchdown, Cullman.
Now, once again, like I said, we get in that jumbo formation with 2 tight ends and 3 running backs behind Gaines, the quarterback. I don't think they've stopped us for less than 3 or 4 yards, and didn't stop us that time either as Gaines followed his block right across the goal line.
Harris on to attempt a point after now for the Bearcats. Buchanan to hold. Snap is good. Place is down. Kick is up. And it is good. 5:23 left to play. The Bearcats have taken the lead. 21-14 over Decatur. Back in a moment on the Cullman County Sports Network.
For 30 years, Budget Blinds has been the leader for beautiful window coverings. No need to travel when Budget Blinds brings the store to your door. From blinds and draperies to shutters and shades, Budget Blinds has been transforming windows all over North Alabama. And we make it easy with your in-home consultation, custom measuring, and installation. Budget Blinds, 256-727-6550, 256-727-6550, or budgetblinds.com/Cullman.
Cullman's Live 95.
It's like no other station I've ever listened to. It's great.
Live 95.5.
Back at Ogle Stadium in Decatur, the Cullman Bearcats with a 21-14 lead over Decatur. And here's the kick taken by Duke back at the 10. 15-20. Duke's got a corner, 25-30. And out to the 33-yard line is Kevin Duke on the return of the Wyatt Harris kickoff for Cullman. So that'll give the Red Raiders good field position here. 5:14 left to play. They'll have it at their own 33-yard line. Bearcats back in the lead now, 21-14. Cats scored first early in the first and led it 6-0. Then Decatur came out and led, made it 14-6. Cullman has now scored 14 unanswered points. It's 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Duper on a quarterback keeper to the right side, ridden out of bounds up at the 37-yard line. Good stop on the outside that time made by Chance Hausler.
Yeah, Hausler cut off the outside. Looked like Swoops was going to make it to the outside, and he was able to get over there and force him out of bounds before he picked up more yards.
Checking the Oden's Auto Glass scoreboard. Fairview leads Good Hope 28-7. Hansville leads Asheville 32-6. 2nd down and 5 for Decatur. Here's Swoops, left side, trying to find running room. Gets to the outside, now cuts back, has a first down, and gets up to midfield before Reed Bradbury can knock him down. We've got a flag back at the Decatur 40. That's going to be holding against the Red Raiders.
And the flag's, like you said, the flag's sitting at the 40. That'll back it up 10 yards from there. Should put it on the 30. And it's going to be 2nd and 13. If in fact they do spot it on the 30, which is where they should from 10 yards back from where the flag's laying.
4:38 left to go in this one. Cullman leads 21-14.
Holding against the Red Raiders.
With the penalty, it'll make it 2nd down and 13 for Decatur. Back at their own 30. They'll have trips to the far side. Now they bring Dorsey in motion to the near side. Duper, play action. He's in trouble. It's going to be a screen pass to Smith. Boy, they set it up perfect, and the Bearcats bought it. Smith barrels his way up to the 41-yard line before he's finally knocked down over there by Conway.
Yep, their offensive line let our defensive line go through easy, and like we talked about it earlier, those guys finally realized, hey, we're not used to getting through this easy, but that time, like you said, they set it up perfect, and they was able to pick up big yardage. Now 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 for the Red Raiders. Big series here for the Bearcat defense. They've got 4 Cats down there on the line. 3 backers in there. Sessions was on a blitz. They hit him at the line of scrimmage, but I think he may have wiggled his way right up to the 44-yard line, which would be good enough for a first down, and he does. The official signals that is an Adam Aker, Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a first down by Decatur.
Yeah, it's hard to get a good shot on number 6, Swoops. He's got some great legs. He moves fast and just not going to get a clean shot on him. And we had him stopped, but like you said, he wiggled his way for that extra little yard.
3 minutes and 40 seconds left to play in this one. Bearcats have a 7-point lead, 21-14. Here's Duper on a keeper, and he's down to the 41-yard line. That's another carry for an Adam Aker Mid-Smith Chevrolet drive for a first down, and now Decatur has some fire in him, Daniel.
Yeah, that time I think the quarterback, number 19, Duper, I think that ball was supposed to go to Swoops because he put it in his belly and he rode him a long way. When the inside collapsed, he just pulled it because he saw we had nobody on this side of the field.
So here's 1st and 10 for Decatur now for the Bearcat 41-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Duper wants to throw. Looking downfield, everybody's covered. He finds Smith underneath, right behind the Cullman linebackers at the 31-yard line. Penalty flag, though, across the way at the 35. I think they've got an ineligible receiver downfield. Yep, that is the call.
And that happens a lot of times if they were trying to maybe set up a screen on this side, your lineman, they think it's a screen, so they're going downfield to block, thinking it's going to be caught behind the line of scrimmage, and then something happened on this side, and Duper wasn't able to get it to the back he wanted to, so he had to find somebody, and when he found Smith, all his linemen were downfield.
So the penalty will back Decatur up to right near midfield. We'll see exactly where they put it down. About a foot shy of midfield.
It'll be first down and 20 for the Red Raiders from the Cullman 49-yard line.
Now they move it to the 49. So the ball's at the Bearcat 49-yard line. 1st and 20 for Decatur. 2:55 left to play. Cullman leads by 7, 21-14. Swoops inside. Now bouncing outside. Rambles down to the 41-yard line. Back to the original line of scrimmage for Decatur.
Picks up 10 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 10 now.
Bradbury on the stop that time for the Bearcats. 2nd down and 10.
I know it says 2nd down over there, but it's got to be 3rd down.
Duper on a keeper trying to get to the outside. Breaks away from Mayhair and rambles down to the Cullman 36-yard line. So a 5-yard carry there from Duper. Now they're giving him 6. And so now it'll be 3rd down and 3.
It's 4th down. They've got it wrong over there because it wasn't 1st down when they ran. I mean, somebody needs to tell them because it's actually 4th down.
You'd think the Cullman coaches would know, but they don't know any different.
Yeah, well, okay, we'll see.
We might have missed something. 3rd down and 3 for Decatur. Trying to draw the Bearcats off sides.
And I think the Red Raiders moved to legal procedure, so that's going to back them up 5 more yards. And I think it is 4th down because that's why they were trying to draw us off sides and not have a play called.
The yard marker across the way says 3rd down.
Yeah.
The scoreboard says 3rd.
Right.
We're thinking it's 4th, but then I've been wrong before.
False start against Decatur.
And nobody's discussing it down there, so we may be wrong.
3rd down and 8.
Okay.
Probably are if everybody else says it's 3rd.
Well, the PA announcer said it was 4th a while ago when I said it was 4th and 2nd and 3rd. So we'll see.
Yep. Coach Stiff wants to take a timeout on 3rd down and long.
Timeout.
Don't know that there's any way for anybody to go back and review. You'd think like in baseball, the umpire.
The umpire does know what down it is.
Has a counter.
Yes, he does. Yep.
The umpire's checking his notes now, but they haven't changed the scoreboard or the stick to say 4th down. Now a couple officials are coming together to discuss. Not sure if they're talking about is it actually 3rd down or 4th down or don't know. Something new this year we're doing at Cullman's Live 95. We're making all of your favorite programs available in podcast form. Whether it's our local talk shows that air on Thursday night, whether it's our sports broadcast, or some of our unique shows throughout the evening, like Sunday Night Live, or maybe Ashley's radio show. You can find those in podcast form. The easiest way is to go to live95cullman.com and go to On Demand, and you can subscribe right there to your favorite podcast platform. 3rd down and 8 for Decatur from the Cullman 39-yard line. Four-man front from the Bearcats. Duper in the shotgun with Swoops to his right. Cullman band over there trying to make a lot of noise. Duper fires across. It's complete to Smith at the 35 to the 30, and Smith scampers all the way down to the 25-yard line. That's an Adamaker Mitch Smith Chevrolet drive for a first down for Decatur.
He was wide open. I know I said he's a hard guy to miss at 6'6", and that's for the quarterback's eyes, but as a defender too, you got to be able to see him running out there at 6'6". Nobody picked him up. He was able to catch it and pick up 10 extra yards.
So 1st and 10 Decatur now from the Cullman 25-yard line. Duper on a keeper. Right side 20, 15, still on his feet to the 10, and finally knocked down at the 10-yard line by the Bearcats. A touchdown-saving tackle that time by Reed Bradbury.
Yeah, and if Bradbury don't get a hold of him, he's taking it all the way to the end zone. I mean, he went around that corner, put his foot in the turf, and got north and south in a hurry. And is he on the 10-yard line?
They are calling it 1st and goal. 1st and goal. The clock is rolling, folks. A minute 40 left to play. Cullman has a 7-point lead, 21-14 over Decatur, but Decatur's got it 1st and goal. Low snap. They get it in the hands of Swoops. Swoops is ridden out of bounds right about the 7-yard line. Good hustle on the outside that time by Jackson Bentley and the Bearcats.
And they're going to say he tackled him inbounds, so Decatur's going to have to take a timeout here with a minute and 28 seconds left.
And they mark him down, it looks like right about the 9. So he didn't get quite to the 7-yard line. So they'll put him down at the 9. It'll be 2nd down for Decatur after the timeout. A minute 28 left to play. 21-14, Cullman in the lead. Tommy Warhurst alongside my brother Daniel here on Friday Night Live tonight here on the Cullman County Sports Network, powered by Cullman's Live 95. We're glad you're with us. Bearcats trying to go 2-2 on the year and get a region win here tonight. They return home next week to play Lee of Huntsville before they go to Mortimer Jordan on September 29th. The next region game for the Cats is in Athens on October the 6th. Or check that, I'm sorry, it's Athens at home. On October the 6th, they'll have Athens, Columbia, and Muscle Shoals. And they'll close out the season with Etowah. We got some business to take care of here at Decatur first. Do the Cullman Bearcats. It's 2nd down and goal for Decatur from the Cullman 9. Duper on a keeper straight ahead. He gets down to the 4.
Duper down to the 3-yard line.
Wow, he had a big hole right there on the right side. He caught the snap kind of high, and you could see that hole open up from right here. And looks like now we're going to have a timeout, Cullman.
Jackson Bentley, the one who kept him out of the end zone right there. So now Coach Tiff and the Bearcats take a timeout. A minute 15 left to go. We'll take one with them back in a moment here on the Cullman County Sports Network.
Cullman Electric Cooperative has been providing electricity and community support to help local people and businesses grow for the last 86 years. The co-op is adding to that legacy with its new Sprout Fiber Internet, giving its members access to blazing fast gigabit internet speeds with unmatched reliability and extraordinary customer service. Cullman Electric Cooperative and Sprout Fiber Internet. Powerful connections, brighter future.
Lord, I'm so tired.
Well, this is what you sign up for when you want to come to a ball game and coach a game, I think. You want an exciting game. I don't know. We'll see. We like it for our sake here. We hope you're enjoying it back at home. Again, our apologies for the technical difficulties earlier in the night. We hope we got those straightened out for you back at home. Here's what we got, folks. We got a minute 15 left to play. It's 3rd down and goal from the 3-yard line for Decatur. Cullman has a 7-point lead, 21-14. Last year it was 3 overtimes, 39-36. We'll see what the final minute 15 has in store for this one. 3rd and goal. Duper again, straight ahead. Bearcats have him wrapped up, trying to drag him backwards, does Mayhair. They pulled him back to about the 6-yard line. We'll see what forward progress they give him, though. Good thing is clock is rolling.
Yeah, they'll give him forward progress to at least the 2.
Clock is now under 50 seconds. They're just now spotting the football at the 3-yard line.
Yep.
4th and goal. Here's the ball game for Decatur, and they take a quick timeout. Man, We'll take one with them. Back in a moment on the Cullman County Sports Network.
Hey, Cullman drivers. Are you tired of the hassle and confusion when it comes to buying a car? Well, we've got fantastic news for you. Meet Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevrolet in Cullman, your go-to guy for a no-nonsense car buying experience.
Hey folks, Adam here. You know, buying a car shouldn't be stressful. That's why at Mitch Smith Chevrolet, we pride ourselves on transparency, trust, and there's never any BS at MS.
That's right. Adam Aker and the Mitch Smith Chevrolet team are changing the game.
I live and breathe Cullman, just like you. So when you step into our showroom, you're not just another customer, you're family. Together, we'll find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. Remember, Adam Aker, Mitch Smith Chevrolet, what's not to love?
Back at Old Gold Stadium in Decatur, Alabama. The 10th season of Friday Night Live on the Cullman County Sports Network, powered by Cullman's Live 95, has a great one tonight. It is 4th down and goal for Decatur from the Cullman 3-yard line. 47 seconds left to play. The Cullman Bearcats have a 21-14 lead. Duper's going to be in the shotgun with swoops to his left. 4-man Bearcat front and a quick timeout from Coach Stiff right before the snap. He wanted to see the alignment and see their play and took a quick timeout right before the snap.
And that was a little quick hitch they were throwing to the wide receiver on the far side, and surely the Cullman defender knew we were calling timeout because he didn't move, but that play was wide open. He took about a 2-step slant route, and the quarterback put it dead on the numbers. But like he said, maybe we knew we were calling timeout, so he didn't take a step forward either way. Couldn't tell, but.
And I'm thinking in my mind that they're going to let Duper keep it himself. Duper's been the workhorse for Decatur tonight, the quarterback on the ground. Here they are, 4th down. The game's on the line from the 3-yard line with 47 seconds left. They're going to trust him to put it in the air. But do they change their mind now?
Yeah, and I don't know. I agree with you on trusting him with the ball, but not that quick of a throw. I'm going to get him out rolling where he's got the option to run or to throw because of the athlete he is. I mean, he'll make a good decision.
Here's your ball game, folks. 4th and goal for Decatur from the Cullman 3-yard line. 47 seconds left to go. Cullman leads it 21-14. Duper in the shotgun with swoops to his right. It is Duper running ahead. Cullman hits him at the 1. They stop him. The Bearcats hold him. The Cullman Bearcats have kept Duper out of the end zone. The Cats can escape Decatur with a win.
Maybe it's going to be our ball at the half-a-foot line.
The officials have thrown a flag up at the 12-yard line.
That's going to be against Cullman for the sideline coming past the 20. So maybe they'll give them a warning here because half the distance is going to be about 2-inch penalty. So we'll see what they call.
Yep, the Bearcats were celebrating across the way. They drew the flag. The Decatur offense was still on the field pointing at something. Didn't know who the flag was going to be on there, but nonetheless, the Bearcats hold on 4th down, and they're going to have it. Boy, it's tight though, Daniel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The ball is inside the 1, almost touching the goal line.
Yeah. You just get in that jumbo package.
Now the official just moved the football back out to the 1-yard line. He had it all the way buttoned up against the end zone. Now he's pushed it out to the 1.
Yeah, just get in that jumbo package.
Get in jumbo, move it forward, and run some clock here. Gaines is going to be under center. He will. He'll just fight forward. He'll push it out to about the 2, maybe the 3-yard line. And the Bearcats will not have to snap the football again.
Wait a minute. Now we've got some Red Raiders jumping up and down.
I almost think they might have been trying to think they took the football away from them at the bottom of the pile. Clock is still rolling. Game clock is less than the play clock.
It's over.
It's over. The Cullman Bearcats have come to Ogle Stadium in Decatur and defeated the Decatur Red Raiders by a score of 21-14. The Cullman Bearcats now go to 1-1 in the region and 2-2 overall.
That's a great game. We come to expecting a good game, and we get it. It comes down to the very last play. Cullman's got to get it off of the 1-yard line just to get a little breathing room. They come up with a safety, then they got to kick it to Decatur. So it comes down to the very last play. The Bearcats hold the Raiders on 4th down inside the 5 and come away with the 21-14 victory.
So Cullman comes to Decatur and gets a 21-14 win over the Decatur Red Raiders. Again, they improved to 2-2 and 1-1 in the region. Next week, they'll be home against Lee. Then they go to Mortimer Jordan. Then they've got back-to-back region games with Columbia and Muscle Shoals. Do the Cullman Bearcats. Well, for my brother Daniel Warhurst, I'm Tommy Warhurst saying so long, and thanks for listening to Season 10 of Friday Night Live here on the Cullman County Sports Network. Bearcats get the win at Decatur 21-14. Friday Night Live is brought to you in part by Cyber Broadband, Merchants Bank, Tisha Brewer of State Farm, Josh Phillips at Impact Mortgage, Guthrie's Automotive Service, Budget Blinds, H&S Appliance, Happy Homes Real Estate, Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevrolet, Cullman Electric Co-op, Odin's Auto Glass, and my team, the Warhurst Team Realtors at Hagamore Realty Group. Once again, Bearcats win it 21-14. Thanks for listening to Friday Night Live here on Cullman's Live 95. Now we toss you back to the studios and Funkadelic Friday here on Cullman's Live 95. Good night, everybody.
Are you? Cullman Appliance Repair is your locally owned and operated appliance and repair company. Servicing most models and brands, they can be found on Facebook or Google for in-home appliance repair needs. Proudly supporting Cullman area athletics and collegiate football, when that appliance frustrates you and you're in need of a repairman, Robert Brantley is ready to help. You can call him at 256-507-3415 or find him on Facebook, Google, or online at CullmanApplianceRepair.com.
Are you ready to make your next move in